antava mava, antava mava. Not many people know how to make pulao. Yeah, they just think of it as biryani, but pulao and biryani are two very different things. Because this is show business, this is a place that I would choose not to come so much for dinner.
We see a lot of pictures of you and Hrithik together.
We work together, but I was like, I need to have this as proof that you do this. He's like, yeah, dude, of course I do this. I'm a Pilates princess. My workouts are very different from everybody, but it's also because I believe in doing something consistently. Dal chawal to wo to koi nahi bana lega. It's nothing that special. The real reason I wanted to work with her is because her mum's an insane cook. The deal was that every day at the studio, her mum would cook and send food. I was chatting on a DM with Samantha और मैंने upload कर दी and it just went nuts.
Obviously, I think you're quite at home here, Sophie. Are you?
I really am.
Yeah.
I've been coming to this place ever since it opened.
Yeah. So I have no reason to feel crabby today because I sense that I'm having a meal which there's nothing fishy about in the other way of it. And I'm also surrounded by great people, great food, and I have the lovely Sophie Choudry with me today. And Sophie, this is actually a big cheat day for her because normally she doesn't eat anything other than home food when she's in Mumbai, right? So thank you for making an exception. This is one of the few exceptions, right? Let's say that.
I have a handful of exceptions, places that I love to go to.
Yeah.
And this is definitely one of them.
Yeah. So how long have you been coming here? What do you love about the place? I mean, obviously, I think Shilpa and you are good friends as well. So tell us a little bit about your history with Bastian and what you like about the place.
I mean, I love how eclectic the food is, how you can get a little bit of everything, how it's indulgent. It's tasty. Like, this is a place that I would choose not to come so much for dinner. I like to come for a nice big lunch. Or a big brunch because then I know I have the rest of the day to recover from it, right? It's one of those
from your food coma.
Yeah, and honestly, for the longest time, so this is Bastian Vandra, but they had one in Worli as well, which is beautiful.
Yeah, which is stunning.
Yeah, stunning, and it's basically where if I even wanted to go for like a birthday lunch for anyone, like mom, me, or anyone, like that is my go-to place because it's just great food, great desserts, and I do love my desserts.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of everything. And I think the biggest selling point of Bastian, especially at the start, were those pancakes.
Yeah.
Everyone used to be posting pictures of them all the time. Those big chocolate chip pancakes. Oh my God. Those are to die for. But now they have the pull me up cakes.
Yeah, the pull me up cakes, which maybe could make an appearance on this table.
I hope so.
What the meal holds in store for us. And I'm very happy to hear you bring up pancakes and pull me up cakes because I always feel like dessert actually should come before the meal because, you know, I'm one of those people.
You're one of those people.
I'm one of those people. But I know that, you know, it's very heartening to know that someone like you enjoys your desserts, enjoys your indulgence because, I mean, you look incredibly fit, you know, and we know also that you work out like a beast, basically. I mean,
I don't actually.
You don't? I mean, to me, that's working out like a beast.
Really?
Whatever I see, because I don't work out at all. Sadly. So I'm like, she's moving. She's amazing at this. Wow. So, yeah.
I don't know. I see like a lot of my contemporaries really working out like a beast. You know, pulling super heavy weights, pushing like super heavy things, sweating, ready to collapse after a session. And I'm like, I'm a Pilates princess. Like, I train hard in my Pilates.
Make a sweat, people.
First of all, I don't break a sweat easily. I don't break a sweat that easy. So for me, my workout is so much more about the movement and the flexibility than just sweating. So my workouts are very different from everybody, but it's also because I believe in doing something consistently. Rather than just, you know, now and again. I do weights, but I'm more of a Pilates girl. So I'm not like some beast, but I'm just that consistent person who's always done this.
Yeah. So do you work out to kind of ensure that you can have as many calories as you like, or that you can indulge more? Are you one of those people who comes from that school of thought, or do you not really like give it that much thought? Like, you know, I mean, the kind of indulgences that you have.
No, listen, you know, it's funny because I'm that kind of person that if on a normal day also I feel like indulging in something, I will have it. I will not deprive myself because I think that just leads to worse things. So I will have it, but I'm also somebody who generally in life makes healthier choices. I don't like very fatty fried foods. And I don't eat much salt. And, you know, I don't add sugar to anything unless I'm genuinely enjoying a dessert. So those are my natural choices. So that makes it a little bit easier for me. And I generally do much prefer home food because I have a mom who's an insane cook and I'm very blessed to have that. So I make generally healthier choices. So it's not like I'm working out so that I can eat. I'm working out because I love working out and I also like to eat good food.
So that's a nice healthy balance. And normally we have a very unhealthy balance here on cheat days. So thank you for bringing that in. And hi.
Thank you so much.
We've got a little bit of a caffeine shot.
Yes, and I think, very important. Nothing like a good coffee.
I swear.
Honestly.
That is like literally the only thing I need in my life, and maybe some chocolate. Having said that, talking about you, I mean, the fact that you were saying something about consistency earlier, and I mean, the consistency you've had over, I mean, I like sitting next to you is a jolt of nostalgia, or I don't want to say nostalgia, but it is nostalgia because you look the same. I feel like you are frozen in time while I have aged.
No, not at all. Not at all.
And then talking about your work filling you up from within, we are helping the process.
We are
filling you up from within.
Filling the belly. These are some of my favorites.
Yeah, so Sophie is going to tell us what everything is because she's like, you stop. I know everything on this table.
I want to tell you, here in Bastian, it is not Desi Khana. It's their very own cool fusion of, we have an avocado pokey with some very cool wafers. We have truffle fries. The animal prawns, which is like legit legendary over here. This is the ceviche. Which looks yummy and spicy with some jalapenos. And this is a tofu bao with some chili sauce. It's all chatpata.
Yummy.
Love it. Love it.
So what's your general go-to order when what's your general favorite when you come here out of these?
Oh, I love the avocado pokey, the ceviche, and the fries.
So start with some fries, because obviously.
Of course.
So it's like when Sophie and her gang get together, whether it's at home, like what are you ordering? What do you share?
Let me tell you, it looks like I have a lot of friends because I have very good equations with everybody, but
you do,
but
you really do.
Actually, the friend circle with time becomes this small.
I think that happens with everyone.
Yeah,
right?
my friend circle is tiny. Like my best friend is still the friend I made at the age of 5.
Oh,
she lives in a different country.
Oh my gosh.
My other closest friends are my friends from school from the age of 11. This is all my London crew. The people who know me in India, who are my friends here, and I love them to death, but they all know me as Sophie Choudry.
Yeah.
They don't know me when I was that awkward schoolgirl. You know, going through all those phases, they know me when I came. Somebody like Manish knows me when I was starting my career. Manish also knows me from the start. There are others along the way who got to know me. But I have a very close-knit circle of friends, and we all love food.
So what's the food which brings you together? Like, what's the average night out or night in for you guys?
Very often, we're hosted at the amazing Manish Malhotra's house.
Some prawns?
I would love, thank you. And that's like really good khana. Khana. From fish, chicken, like, I don't know, just nice, yummy, tasty khana. We all like to eat good food. And then we also like to, if we're going to go out, then we like to have maybe something like Chinese or stuff like this. So, it's all that. I mean, food is definitely an important part.
Obviously, you've got a lot of, you know, I mean, you're fit yourself, and you've got a lot of very, you know, you hang out in very fit circles. Like, I mean, you see a lot of pictures of you and Hrithik together, you know, like, I mean, and things like that.
Not we worked together. I mean, that was great fun. I was a perfectionist. But I mean, after we finished our work at brunch, he was having French toast with berries. I took a picture of him, which I haven't shared yet. But I was like, I need to have this as proof that you do this. He's like, yeah, dude, of course I do this, but not when I'm training for war. Obviously from the movie, then I got my body ripped. But when I'm on a cheat day, even I do that. We're all normal human beings. We like to. So, I mean,
all normal human beings.
We are. No? Everybody, it's just that because this is show business, I mean, you do have to look good.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you're that level of a Hrithik, Roshan, or whatever. So there's a crazy amount of dedication that you put into that. But why should you not indulge on a holiday or when you're traveling or when you can?
Yeah.
Why should you miss out on what I call a joy in life, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm also very privileged in that when I was in university, growing up in London, so I went to the London School of Economics, but at university, I know most people are kind of eating absolute rubbish, which through the week, most of us would just repeatedly cooking pasta and just, you know, all the basics, you know, getting it from the supermarket or wo sab chal raha hai.
Yeah.
But a close-knit group of friends and I, at least 2 to 3 times a month, we would save up money and go to a Michelin star restaurant.
Oh, in college?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Because we all
That's some
love
serious
food.
goals.
Yeah, it was like an indulgence and we all love food and we used to think कि हम पता नहीं बड़े restaurant critics हैं. You know, it was going in with that attitude. Yeah. So we
all that research over the years.
I don't know if that's helped at all, but we just used to go and really enjoy a meal, enjoy food, talk to each other rather than just getting wasted and drinking and doing all of that. Just used to look forward to getting that reservation, which used to be hard to get, and arriving at the restaurant, looking good, sitting, chatting, and just enjoying food and just having a good laugh. You know? And I think that is kind of what's been in me ever since then. Just enjoying and feeling very grateful and privileged to be able to eat well.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously you've traveled the world. Like, I mean, we were just talking before the interview or during the interview and you were saying you're in Mauritius one day, you're in London the next, you're, you know, here, there and everywhere. But when you come home, what do you want to be your welcome home meal always? What is the meal that signifies, okay, I'm home and I'm glad to be back, you know?
Like if mom's cooking, then I really like her to she'll make a really good like a kadai chicken and some nice roti, like nachni ki roti or something like that, and some nice aloo, a good dal. Yeah. Like I like that.
The basics.
I like that, yeah.
And can't go wrong with it.
Yeah, I when I come home, then I like my ghar ka khana.
Yeah.
There's something very comforting, tasty. It feels good.
And if you're living out of a suitcase for the longest time, I think that's the kind of stuff that you crave, right?
Yeah,
beyond the point.
It is. If I'm coming home late at night, then khichdi. Or a soup, a homemade soup.
Oh, nice. So it's good that you have your mom who's such a great cook. But are you a good cook? Have you picked up stuff from her or?
You know, my mom also manages me, right? So she's traveling with me all the time. So she's like, I'm in the kitchen by force because if it was not for you, Sophie, I can live on sandwiches and soup.
Yeah.
So she's cooking because of me. My mom, whenever I tell her, you've not taught me the family recipes, aapko sikhana chahiye, mujhe aane chahiye, she always tells me, you will be able to do them because I know you're naturally a good cook.
Yeah.
So koi zarurat nahi.
Yeah. So what's the family recipe? Like if you had to choose one to sort of perfect, what's the family recipe that you want to perfect?
I think how we make pulao in my house because not many people know how to make pulao. They just think of it as biryani, but pulao and biryani are two very different things.
Yeah. So can you elaborate? Because for some reason, all our viewers love it when there is a discussion about pulao versus biryani.
Oh, really?
They get very fired up by this conversation and they judge people who do not know the difference. So please share
it'll be mutton pulao, uski yakhni banti hai, and then it's just cooked very differently. And biryani mein to aur bhi cheezein padti hain. अलग मसाले पड़ते हैं उसमें कभी-कभी थोड़ी सब्जियां भी पड़ती हैं उसमें it's just very very different you know so they come from two very different places you know so I like both of course but I really like how my mom makes pulao especially when she does it with वो mutton के चांपे छोटी चांपे वो बहुत अच्छा लगता है मुझे so that's one thing the way we make keema in my family is great my mom makes great Shami kebabs
Auntie, you need to go call us.
Yeah.
For dinner one of these days when you're not traveling with Sophie. Basically.
And the one thing that she does, because everyone always thinks that, you know, biryani has to be non-vegetarian, which of course, yes, but my mom makes a version which is dal biryani.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you mentioned that, which I wanted to come
so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. I don't even know how she does it. She does that and she does like a bengan dahi, which is like layered bengan with dahi and oh, it's so
Yum. Yeah. That sounds like a good combination.
It's so good.
Yeah, but because I'm a mutton biryani person. Like I will not have anything other than that basically. So the dal biryani sounds
It's
like
very
an interesting thing for me to step out of my comfort zone with.
Yeah, I think you would enjoy it. I think you would enjoy it. I mean, look, she's always been so incredible with her cooking that even when I was younger and I was recording my albums with my mentor Bidu, he's a big foodie. And for people who don't know, like Bidu is the one who's created the songs, all the Nazia Hassan songs. The Made in India.
Icon.
An absolute icon. And he's the one who launched me. And I grew up under his mentorship, really. But it's so funny because even in his book, he's written, you know, Sophie's was a great kid with a great voice. But the real reason I wanted to work with her is because her mom's an insane cook. The deal was that every day at the studio, her mom would cook and send food.
And Bidu is from Coorg, right?
He's from Coorg,
but
the
food
UK.
is very
very important, right?
Very important.
He's very picky, like me.
Yeah.
And so he would literally, we'd be in the studio and come 12:30, the phone calls would start going to my mom. Yasmin, where's the food? Yasmin, where's the food? We're waiting for the food. And then the khana would be arriving. So it was a big thing. So I grew up with all of that. No? So she is really...
So have you actually experienced any food from Coorg? Because I
haven't actually,
oh
surprisingly.
My gosh, you are missing
I'm missing out. No, I'm missing out.
The food is amazing. I mean, and you literally cannot go to like a Coorg household without being stuffed to the brim.
I'm sure.
So the pandi curry and all of these, you know, these amazing things. So yeah, like I mean, of course,
but you know,
is very...
that is something that I don't eat.
Yes,
but the thing is, like, you know, growing up in London, like, I'm Punjabi also, right? So I Punjab ka to pata tha. And Gujarati to pata hi hai, kyunki London is full of them. So you would go to, if you wanted to have that chaat or that veggie food, you would head to Wembley.
Yeah. So you...
Or agar Punjabi khana chahiye tha, then there's, you know, typical South Hall. Or otherwise, to mere ghar mein bhi milta tha. So chaat and all that kind of stuff, we love. But I did not really know other Indian cuisines. Mujhe nahi pata tha.
It happens even if you live in India also, sadly.
You're right, actually.
You know, because I think there are only certain cuisines which sort of get highlighted and the rest of them don't. Like, I think a lot of South Indian cuisine is also, other than the idli, dosa, sambars of the world,
don't know it.
People don't really know. Oh, that brings me actually to my next question. Talking about your singing, I loved your Telugu, you know, in
the cover version I did, I went quite crazy.
It was so good.
Thank
I mean,
you.
so what made you, it's talking about the South and things like that, what inspired you to do that?
Actually, it was so when I do my live shows, I can sing in a lot of languages, and I had not really sung in Telugu. I tried Tamil. I'd done a few songs in Tamil for my live shows because when I perform, for example, for a corporate company, and this is things that audiences don't see. They don't know how big the live show market is. Sometimes we perform for a corporate company. And there's people from all parts of India. So मुझे सबके लिए गाना होता है. You know, तो मैंने तमिल तो किया था.
Music,
of course,
yeah.
But when this song came out, I loved it. And I was chatting on a DM with Samantha, who's a friend of mine. And I was just like, all that's left is for me to...
Can you please tell her that I love her?
Yeah, we all love her. She's amazing.
She's amazing, yeah.
So I said, now I just have to do this. And she's like, yeah, do it. So I don't think she expected I'd do it. And I'm friendly with quite a few people. Like Allu Arjun's brother, Sirish, is also a friend of mine. But I didn't ask any of them for any help. I just went in and I... मस्ती में मैंने कर दिया और मैंने upload कर दिया. And it just went nuts.
Yeah.
Like Samantha shared it. A lot of people shared it, but even DSP sir messaged me who created the song and he was like, my God. And then we actually did an impromptu version of it at an awards. And what happened was, you know, I think Indrati is the one who actually sung it and she did an amazing job. Even she messaged me and I was like, listen, you've done an amazing job. She said, ma'am, you've done such a good job. It's not even your language.
Mutual admiration society.
But मैंने तो ऐसे मस्ती में कर दिया, but it just went so viral that I have to perform it at every single show now.
So then I have to ask you to sing one.
Oh God.
I'll join in.
Oh God. Okay.
And ruin it.
No, you are. Just what? Just the hook or the...
Anything, whatever, up to you.
Coca కడితే కురుకురుమంటూ చూస్తారు ఓటీ పోటీగా వేస్తే పట్టి చూస్తారు కుక్క కాదు అవును కట్టులోన ఏముంది మీ కళ్ళలోనే అంతా ఉంది మీ మగ బుద్ధి వంకర బుద్ధి అంటావా మావా అంటావా మావా.
I love that song and I love Samantha.
She was fire.
And you did like such an amazing job right now. So congratulations.
She was fire. That's a great song.
Groovy song. It's actually, it goes with you really well because you're very like, you know, that's
like I know they had it like in a Hindi version and everything, but for me the Telugu version is epic.
Yeah.
Like just the way she sang it, lyrically, like the Telugu version is just epic.
Yeah, I have to agree
good.
with you.
Too good.
And talking
Too
about
good.
like, Telugu and talking about Hyderabadi cuisine is
Was so
also
good.
something which is amazing.
Oh,
And
it's so good.
Actually, the biryani brought me to this. I know it was a very
I was at a
way.
friend's house last night who's
Yeah.
from Hyderabad and it was her birthday and she had Halim also.
Oh, nice.
Oh, like, yeah, she
Yeah.
of course had some
Now, do
Hyderabadi
you have
biryani.
space for any of this today?
No, I ate very little. It was late at night. I had a little bit of Halim last night and the food in Hyderabad is fantastic. December, we had gone to Patiala.
I saw that in it.
Yeah, we'd gone to celebrate Manisha's birthday. It was my first time in Patiala. I can't tell you, like, the food was so good.
It fills your soul, literally.
It fills your soul, but it doesn't make you feel sick.
Correct. Otherwise,
So
yeah,
you
like
can-
whenever you eat anything,
So
you're sort
heavy.
of bloated.
So
and
you could
heavy.
have like rotis, you could have mishri roti, you could have the gur, you could have whatever you were eating, but you were not feeling overfull. And I think it's a lot to do. Even the vegetables, jo matar bhi the na, wo matar bhi itne fresh aa rahe the. You know, the achar was also so fresh. Everything just tasted very different. And I think that is, of course, now when things travel down from different places, and we all know that, how many things are now altered.
Yeah.
To ripen them quickly or to, nahi to pehle to it used to be seasonal fruit.
Yeah.
Now
like
it's all
round,
through the
right?
year and it's not really
Yeah.
seasonal anymore. So I think that does affect the quality for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
It does. But of course, we have great food in Mumbai. Aisa nahi hai. But mujhe lagta hai when you're closer to where things are actually being farmed, you get
course.
fresher things.
Absolutely. So in Patiala, what was you said you went with Manish. So what
Yeah,
was
a whole bunch of us. There's a whole bunch of us.
So
It
what was
great.
the itinerary like now that it's already happened and you don't have to?
Oh, there's
anything?
pictures everywhere. No, we were staying at this beautiful renovated. It's a palace which has been converted into a hotel. It was absolutely beautiful, and just like soaking in the history. Thandi ka mausam.
Yeah.
And
best time to eat food
it was
also,
so
right?
great,
Yeah.
Music sun rahe hain.
Yeah.
I travel a lot to Rajasthan also, and Udaipur to me is magical.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's out of a fairy tale.
It's Udaipur is that one place where I love Jodhpur also. Jaipur बहुत modern हो गया, but उदयपुर में वो अभी तक है कि वो it has that old world charm. खाना भी इतना अच्छा है. It's just there's so many places in India which are so magical.
Yeah.
Even Srinagar.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's just so beautiful. खाना इतना खूबसूरत है. We're so lucky.
We are like
And-
in the sense
and we
like
take
the
it for
diversity
granted.
that we have, and I mean that we can just. I mean, it's literally like living in several different countries in one, within arm's reach of us. So
Exactly.
thank you for reminding us. I think of all those amazing experiences one can have in your own country, basically. Yeah, because otherwise
it's a genuine thing.
How do you bring that sort of fusion together? Because obviously you've been brought up in, in the UK. You now have built your professional career in India. How has that affected like your food choices and the way you look at food also? Like what's been your food journey with that?
I think I'm so blessed and privileged to have had so many food experiences.
Yeah.
So, like I was having Mexican food when I was like 7 years old.
Yeah,
And it was
yeah.
very normal for us.
Yeah. Oh, talking about childhood here, something which looks like a pure childhood delight.
Exciting. Which flavor pick me up?
Hazelnut crunch pull me up, and this is Nutella.
I call it a pick me up, it's a pull me up.
Ah.
Oh,
Thank you.
Miss you.
Your eyes went immediately to the pick me up, pull me up.
Yeah, pick me up, pull me up. Which we've renamed. I'm sorry, Bastian. We've renamed it to the pick me up, pull me up.
It is a pick up.
Can I pull it up?
Yes, please.
Should we do that?
Oh, that's
Ready?
Yes. Ooh, excellent. There you go. Oh my God, that's amazing.
It's too good.
Okay, now this really feels like a cheat.
Yeah, this is what it's about.
Yes.
Yes.
The whole thing has felt like a cheat.
Yes.
meal.
In fact, so funny. Even when I was in primary school, which is, when you're from the age of 6 till 11,
Yeah.
वहाँ पे, तो my best friend that I mentioned, जो हम 5 साल की उम्र से हम best friends हैं. So my mom's office used to be on Harley Street, which is a very famous street for all like doctors, medics, business. So my mom's office used to be there. So very often, she would pick me up from school and my friend and drop us off at a Chinese restaurant, which was round the corner. And it was our regular. And sometimes just my friend and I would be there. Amil and I. And I sometimes wonder.
How old were you again?
Yeah, we must have been like 8, 9 years old.
And you were left there unsupervised.
Because everybody knew us and it was, sometimes we were allowed to go, right?
Oh.
And literally, I sometimes wonder कि हम lunch पे बात क्या करते थे उस उम्र में. But we were using our chopsticks and we were eating our Chinese food and we were doing all of that, or we would have like somebody there to supervise sometimes. But it was very, listen, times used to be very different.
That's true.
If these were your regular places, you were very safe to go.
Yeah.
So it was normal. It was nothing like that. The hairdresser was next door, who's Dar, very famous hairstylist. So we'd hop across, get our braids done. We'd go and sit in the restaurant. And I sometimes wonder, but that was inculcated at a very young age. Like my mom tells me when we would go out with people for dinners, even to a Chinese restaurant, the menu would be given to me to order for everyone.
Oh, that's so you've always been an expert orderer.
Yeah, I've been very good at food always until date. My mom's like, Sophie ordered. It's always been like that. So I think that's why I think food has always been very important. And it's been important to share it with people. Absolutely. It's very important to share it with people.
So with the pick me up, pull me up, as we have renamed it, when you were unveiling it and doing a tada moment, like everyone was like, wow, and we were all like, why are we getting so excited about this?
Food.
Yeah, but it brings out the child in you, right? When you see like desserts like this. So what's that one childhood food memory that still brings magic to you, like means magic to you, really?
I think it's kind of funny because I think my brother's older than me and both of us still get excited about the same dish, which is duck and pancakes.
Oh, that's nice.
वो बचपन में भी अच्छा लगता था, अभी भी अच्छा लगता है. That whole idea of the little pancake with the duck and the hoisin sauce and rolling it up. It's like, it's fun.
Yeah.
And speaking of pancakes, when I was a kid, I remember getting a Disney World cookbook, which I still have. And the pages are थोड़े बहुत, twisted and all, but abhi bhi it's there with me. And it had a really good recipe for pancakes. So I became very famous in my house for making pancakes. And as I got older, they developed into crepes.
Yeah, but fancy.
It became a little fancier. But
fancy.
Yeah, but I was very famous for it. So I think something about pancakes and childhood memories, it's still there. I love pancakes. Yeah.
And Sophie, you're such a, beautiful, attractive, sensual lady. So when it comes to food, what's the food of love for Sophie Choudry? And I think this is a good.
I mean, this is a great one. This is a great one. Honestly, I don't know really what the food of love is, but I definitely believe in sharing food with a partner. And I also would hate to be one of those girls who's overconscious of eating on a date.
Oh my God, thank you.
I don't want to be, I definitely don't want to be doing the pasta mess because that's a disaster.
Yeah.
But
I really am not one of those girls.
but I think on a date, people always pretend to be someone that they're not, which is like, oh no, I don't like to eat too much. No, I don't want to be that person because I do enjoy good food. I mean, I'm not sitting there stuffing my face, but I do enjoy good food. So I won't pretend like I don't. So I will always go to some of my favorite restaurants and eat and talk and share a meal and all of that. I think those are important things, So I don't believe in being a put on.
Yeah. So obviously we've binged a lot, and I think I'm going to be like a whale the rest of the day, pretty much.
Yeah.
And the way to recover from binge eating for me is binge watching.
Same.
Obviously.
Same.
Like all normal people. So binge watching. What is binge watching for Sophie? What's the thing that you love to watch?
I watch a lot of OTT shows. Honestly, either I'm performing on stage or I don't like to go out as much as people think. So I'm eating at home and binge watching shows. But my favorite show is MasterChef Australia.
Obvious.
But obsessively to the point where my mom was telling someone yesterday that she cries. I'm so invested in the show.
That made of stone to not cry.
Oh my God, I'm so invested in the show and in each contestant that so many of them, especially with the back twins, I remember them from their previous seasons. And I remember the dishes that eliminated them. And I remember their stories. And I'm just like, right? I'm like, some of them I'm just like,
you're a mastermind on MasterChef.
I am. I think it's because I'm kind of living vicariously through the judges. It's my dream job to taste food. Just to eat food.
This is a step closer to Sophie's dream. We make dreams happen.
I want to be able to judge food. Because my mom says that's what I'm like at home. If she leaves out anything, for example, if she changes the recipe slightly, I'll be like, you left out this spice today. And she's like, how do you know this? So I have
going home.
You're going home. I think I have a very good balance. So my favorite show is that, because I just think it's about food.
Yeah.
It's also about kindness.
Yeah. Oh, that's exactly bang on for me because I love the fact that there can be competition with kindness. Because I think that is so lacking in today's world.
It is, right?
And that's exactly what I love about
And I think
the
it's
show.
like, even if they're telling you you didn't do a good job, it's kind of like
gentleness.
Well, it's kind of like, because I believe you can do better.
Yeah.
It's not because you're shit.
Yeah.
Right? Which is what a lot of this world is today. It's actually really like, no, but I know you have it in you to do better. So I think that's what people need, right? Just for people to see the good in them.
Absolutely.
To be better versions of themselves, which is why I love.
Yeah. And I love the show because at a time when I never felt I could eat again, which was when I was pregnant with my kids and I had terrible morning sickness, I used to watch MasterChef to remind myself there would come a time when I would want to eat food again. So it was like a really big part of my journey. I was like, I can't imagine ever wanting to eat again, but that show kept me going. And
there you go.
Just the kindness of it. So I totally get
it. It's the best show.
I may not remember every contestant and their journey, but it definitely played a very important part in my life. And
love it.
I was going to play another game with you, but since you brought up MasterChef, what I'm going to ask you is, on MasterChef, everyone plates everything and describes even this most simple dish like very fancily, you know. So if I had to ask you to describe, okay, someone has made idli sambar chutney, since we brought it up, how would you describe it in a MasterChef fancy way?
Oh my God, that's a idli sambar
and chutney. Yeah.
Oh my God. So this is an exquisite broth with special drumstick spices that are just going to be a little bit umami, a little bit salty, a little bit sweet, that little tang of the tamarind.
Yeah.
And the chutney is extremely fresh. It's beautiful with that green color, with some coriander and a little bit of spice and some tempered spices. See, I've got it. I've got it, right?
Very good, yeah.
The idli would just be like, it's steam.
It's just people.
It's idli. But the condiments are what make it really exciting.
Yes.
I know. I can do this.
See, we're getting you ready for that, that food show hosting, basically.
Yes.
And if I had to tell you how to describe something which is more in your, in your wheelhouse, because something that you really like, you said, okay, let's just go with a butter chicken and a naan. How would you describe that to the judges?
What do you need to describe?
Exactly.
Like, it's like that mouth-watering, buttery, tangy sauce with that beautifully moist chicken and that buttery, but just correctly charcoaled bread. Oof!
Yeah, charcoaled bread. I love it.
That's slightly charcoaled in the right places.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sophie, you're safe this week. You're safe from the black apron.
Thank you so much.
I know you're going home after that, but I assume that's where you want to go.
I'm going to go and tune into the next episode.
Thank you so very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, I mean, we've obviously binged a lot today. I am going to have to take the whole day to recover from it. And
he's stressing about his frame.
Oh, is he?
नहीं, वो मैं move हो गई हूँ. ये ले. Okay?
Oh, because we're too close.
No, that's fine. No, you stay. It was me.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
I can see his face. He was like,
tension. These people. Movement. Yeah.
You ठीक है? Okay, chalo.
Okay. Guess what, everyone? Cheat Day has just boarded the flight, so get set to binge on the latest gossip, entertainment, and the favorite cheat meals of all your celebrities. Thanks to Shimaru, your entertainment dose is pre-booked. So sit back, relax, and enjoy a guilt-free meal via some of your favorite celebrities. Have a safe flight ahead.